Hello everyone, Cyber Dragon here. So this is part 5 of what Deku met Toga early. So we're not gonna get too far into some things. Mostly the USJ event is what we're going to. I don't think this part will be super long. It will mostly be summarized up from like the original USJ event, more or less. But we're going to focus mostly more on Toga than on Deku for this part because, well, Toga would be a different person considering, well, since the Hagakure isn't in this, Class 1A, it's Toga. So yeah, let's get started. So it's the next day at UA. Everyone is in class when then Aizawa popped up in. Aizawa said, "Alright, students, today we're going to be voting for class representative. Alright, you guys are going to be picking your class representatives. And I'm also proud to say that I am impressed with some of you guys' progress. Midoriya." So, yes, sir? Good work out there. Sir. You distracted the enemy while Toga, Miss Toga there, got a clean cut in and used that to, well, so, disguise yourself as the enemy. You two actually make a good team. They both say, "Thank you, sir." Bakugo, I want you to calm your temper. And Ida, don't beat yourself up. A seasoned pro would have fallen for that. "Thank you, sir." Bakugo in his mind, like, "That damn nerd and villain got beating me like hell. I'm gonna make them pay." So yeah, that's his mindset at the moment. And Ida suggests to everyone they should vote for a class representative. This one, Deku got 4 votes in total. 1 from Umuraka, because they're best friends. 1 from Toga, because that's his girlfriend. And 1 from himself, and 1 from Ida. He's surprised that he got that many votes. And Momo gets 2 votes, as in canon. So, it goes similarly as in canon. So, now they head to the lunchroom. So, Deku and Toga are sitting together, of course, and then Umuraka and Ida comes by, eating with them. They begin to talk. Like, "So, how did you two meet exactly?" Like, and what is your guys' relationship?" "Oh, well, we're boyfriend and girlfriend. We've known each other since we were little." So, "Oh, well, that's spectacular. So, you two are like childhood sweethearts." Toga holding onto Izuku's arm, clinging on him. Kind of like in the picture, like, "Yeah, me and Izuku has been too ever since. Well, since Bakugo has been trying to bully us." Like, wait, you knew Bakugo when you guys were kids? So he's like a childhood friend, is he not? Like, not really. He used to pick on me because I'm a late bloomer. So, yeah, and he picked on me too because I had a villainous quirk. Well, so that is, I wonder how he even become a hero even in this institute, if that's the case. So, yeah, well, but if it wasn't for Toga helping me get better handle my quirk here, I wouldn't be at where I'm at now either. So I'm glad that he actually kind of picked on her when he did, because I wouldn't be meeting some like her today. Well, I don't like the way you said it, but I agree with you. So, if it wasn't for Bakugo picking on me, I don't think I would have met my hero. Deku getting all flustered now. Like, thanks, but I'm not a hero yet. Like, of course you are. You always been there to protect me from bullies, so. And heck, you even protect me that one day when Bakugo nearly exploded me. What? Bakugo almost tried to explode you? Yeah. Izuku took the full frontal of the force. You even got a pretty nasty scar from it, too. Then how is he even here in this Institute of Justice and such? And if you're wondering why Umaraka is even talking, she is like, wait, that dating? Why do I feel like I lost a battle even though I don't think I was a part of? So she's just blankly staring. But yeah, so during this time as well, the alarms rang. And fuck, I forgot to mention, like, Deku was talking about if he was. Actually, no, wait, he would have the confidence to think he is worthy enough to lead, so. But yeah, so the alarms ran off. And everyone starts to panic. Deku and Toga got smudged up against the glass, kind of like in canon. To see this reporters outside. Deku tells Toga, "I'll boost you up and you get up there. Try to calm everyone down, alright?" Like, right. So he puts his hand together, and Toga steps on them. Him throwing her up in air, and her, well, getting to where the position Ito's at. But in a better position. So now she yells out, "Everyone, calm down. It is just the reporters outside." Everyone looks up to see Ito. Like, it is the reporters outside. It's not a villain attack. And even if it was, aren't we supposed to be heroes? Jeez, at this point, I'm wondering if we're supposed to be heroes, or if you're all just a bunch of chickens. Like, hey, don't say that about us. Like, well, it's true. You guys just freaked out at the first sign of an alarm. We have the #1 hero here. I'm thinking logically right now. You all were panicking because there were reporters that just broke in. Some of them have a defeated look on their face. Monoma, being Monoma, like, "Oh look, it's Class 1A's villain." Says, why is she the one talking to us, looking down upon us from that high and mighty position of 1A? Dude, what is your problem? I'm just trying to help everyone calm down, because you all were freaking out. I know you were too, so don't act like you weren't at all. And yeah, so he immediately shut up, but angry and pissed at Toga. Afterwards, the reporters got off of the campus, and everyone went back to class. Now, Deku did not step down as leader because Toga would give him the confidence to lead. Because how he helped handle the situation by getting Toga in a good position. By making that plan. Afterwards, they are now getting ready to go to the USJ. Toga wearing her hero costume as in canon now. And Deku still flustered even at looking at her in that costume. Well, Deku's, yeah, I will say it's still, it's damaged, so they didn't get it fixed on time. But yeah, they are making some new modifications to it here soon. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna do something, retcon that. Before before people were starting to get ready, Deku actually had to retrieve his costume. Toga decided to go along with him. Like, so, Izuku, did you ask them to do any modifications while it's being repaired? Like, yeah, kind of. I asked them to give me some arms, support, and some leg support as well. I want to learn to fight with kicking, because I saw Ida doing it earlier, and thought it would be a useful trick to learn. Makes sense. And Deku was about to open the door, but then a large explosion hit him. And Toga Izuku, are you okay? Like, yeah, I'm fine, but I feel something heavy on me. As he looks down, seeing Mei Hatsume on him, like in canon, just earlier, like, oh, it's you, the green-haired boy who brought in the busted-up costume. And yeah, Deku's all flustered because she's on top of him, and of course, her boobs are pressed against him. And Toga, like, bitch, you want to get cut? Get off him. And Deku like, wait, it's not what it looks like, Toga. It's a, like, Izuku, it's not what it looks like, guys. Like, well, I better get it back in and start repairing some costumes. And by the way, you're very muscular even though you look very skinny. You're like, and this bitch want to get cut. Toga, calm down. I know you're mad and such, but it was an accident. You know that, right? Yeah, Zuko. Let's just get your costume before I feel a little stabby. Right. And yeah, so after that, Deku gets his hero costume on. It looks like the one in right now. So yeah, that was a little fun nitbit. I was planning on doing that later in the series, but I've also decided to, like, you know what, do it now or later. So it's a little thing to do. But yeah, so they're on the bus talking about, well, their quirks. Sue finally gets to Deku, like, you know, Midoriya, your quirk kind of resembles All Might. Like, it does? Well, wait, Sue. This is Toga, by the way. Like, All Might doesn't break his bones if he uses too much power. Like, you're right. But who knows? Maybe he just needs to exercise more. Then he might be actually like All Might, in a way. Yeah, I guess, but still, my power is so different compared to him. Plus, I actually have green lightning coming off my body whenever I do it. And red veins. True. Both Toga and Deku signed because, like, they bought that. And yeah, they finally arrive at the USJ. How long has this been going on? Okay, not too long. But yeah, so Hero 13 introduced herself. Umuraka is freaking out because that's her favorite hero. And they go inside. It says, 13 talking about how quirks can be dangerous and can easily be killed. Toga then reads something like, well, that's true, but couldn't my weapons also kill? It's depending on the user, really, of whatever happens. Whether if it's the user of a quirk or of the weapon they're holding. Like, very true there. So, but if you're skilled enough to incapacitate them with your quirk, then you can easily, well, so become a great hero. And a lot of them are nodding in that. Kirishima was like, whoa, you guys even have fake villains down there. Like, what? Well, you shouldn't have fake villains. But, Aizawa told everyone to step back. Like, 13. Protect the students. I'm going down there. And yeah, it starts to go off as in canon. To the point Kurogiri pops up and teleports them all away, while Ida escaped. And Toga, well, I don't know where Hakakuri was actually placed at, because I couldn't really, see her. It's kind of funny considering you don't really need to draw Hakakuri most of the time. You just need to draw her gloves or just the outline of her whenever she's in water or her clothes or even on a bed. So it's kind of funny to think about in a way that I didn't see her where she was at. She could have been anywhere, so I'm going to say she's in the same zone as in Tokoyami. And they're doing pretty good. Toga even got some blood from some of the villains to disguise herself as them. And whenever they were looking, she incapacitated them by knocking them out. And even handcuffed them. So they got out there pretty easily. Deku did escape the water zone as in canon with Mineta and Sue. And the rest kind of goes the same as in canon with the Nomu, such beating on Aizawa. And there's really not a whole lot of change in this. Just Deku can put up a bit more of a fight and dodging the Nomu now too. Helping against Shigaraki and such. So he doesn't break any of his bones. Okay, well, he does break his fingers in the water zone, but not his arm, nothing else really. And, yeah. As I said, the same goes on in canon. All Might appears, defeating the Nomu. I can't really see much changing for the USJ. That's the sad reality of that. All I can really say is that majority of the USJ would go the same, despite even Toga being there. And Deku having a bit more of a better handle of his quirk. But even then, even at 10% of Deku right now, he can't really compare himself to the Nomu or even All Might. But, yeah. So, Aizawa gets... I'll say this though, Aizawa doesn't get as hurt as in canon. Much hurt. Because I will say Deku did jump in to distract the Nomu. But, unfortunately, now he's trying to dodge the Nomu as best as he can, but he does get a little hurt in the process, himself. Till the All Might comes, beat the Nomu, and they escape. Deku being rushed to Recovery Girl, and everyone else too, whoever got hurt. And yeah. Majority of the USJ happens the same, but Deku just stepping in to help Aizawa a little, against Nomu after the shipwreck zone. That's really kind of all I can say for this part. I know it's not super long, considering I could have done a bit more better, but yeah. I'm trying to do some research for the next part, and for the 600 sub special. So, I'm sorry if this isn't super long. I'll promise I'll try to make it at least 20 to 30 minutes longer. To that point. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. The next part of the series will be what if Deku had exerted his powers. And after that, then Soundwave. But for this week, I'm not going to have as much time to record again. My work has been really piling up on me, but here soon I won't have school, and I'll be on summer break. But I will have fall semester to look forward to, so that's never fun. But otherwise, I hope you guys enjoyed. Please, so just enjoy your day, I guess. And Mother's Day is coming up, too. And the other special, not just the 600 special, is coming up here soon. I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And Cyber Dragon out.